Hello. So, according to bus timetable schedules, there should be a bus right now coming. Well, for 1:24. Because when I got to that other bus stop at 12 minutes past 1, it was stated, "Oh, there's a bus." I typed the number of the bus stop in on, and it's like text your bus stop number. Text your bus stop number to this number, and it would say how long the bus is. Now the problem is there's a woman down there, like down all there. I don't know if you can see. She was waiting further down that way in an unnecessary bus stop. That's really no need to be there because it's stupid. It's like less than 100 yards away from the one at Westfield Primary. It's kind of dumb that it's there, but it is. Now the problem is she's playing chicken at the moment, because if this bus comes now, which it could very well do, because that's on time, 1:24, so it will come. Now the next bus stop, which is down there, so you've got to go under the bridge, then there's a junction, and then it's a bit further on, it's the car park, bus stop. I'm tired, that's why I'm finding I'm struggling to speak words, and it's sunny as well. My problem is, if I can see where she is, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not sure," stopping a few times. I purposely want this bus to come so she'll miss it, because she's playing chicken. Like, it's here now. I'm praying it's here now, so she's gonna miss it. Now, this is the pure definition of being a dickhead. Look where he's parked, so I have to go on the road to go around, and it's a busy main road as well. What a stupid fucking idiot. Pardon my language, but there are way better places to park than that, and he's chosen not to park somewhere sensible. So I apologise for getting this man in the video, but it's a highway maintenance vehicle that's ironically getting in the way. That's just bad driving. Well, bad parking, definitely. So to do with the van that was parked there, or the vehicle, the highway maintenance one, you couldn't really see it from where I was, because it was super shaded and super sunny where I was. Try to make this quick because my dogs are being very dog-like, and I'm like on constant alert watching them. But yeah, it's not very highway maintenance like for that vehicle, for that driver. Very useless, not very useful. Now I had to walk on the road with my dogs where there's traffic, and had to risk getting hit. Now, what if you also are a parent with a pram? You are screwed, because then you're like, right, that's it, I can't get past now, and you'd have to risk getting your child and you hit by a car or a vehicle, all because someone in a highway maintenance vehicle thinks it's okay to fully park on a path the way that driver did. I'm assuming it's a he, because a woman won't do that. Not really. So yeah, I got the reg plate of it, so I'm going to expose that driver for being a bad example of parking. So regarding days off, which is this Friday and Saturday. Friday I'm probably not going to do much, but Saturday, yeah, I've got a meal out at 6:30 in Hebden Bridge at a place called Il Molino. Been there before. Also, I'm just going to briefly stop. I can possibly, because I went to Haworth not so long ago and I didn't film anything, I didn't take any pictures. What I would like to do is go back to Haworth. By that I mean, like, I've planned it through. So what I was originally thinking, like, getting the train to Keighley and then going from Keighley to Haworth. But the best way, because that's a long way for what I'm planning, the best way is just straight up get a train to Hebden Bridge, get a Bronte bus, which is a 500 bus, and it goes to Haworth. That's so straightforward, rather than going to Bradford, going to the other Bradford station to go to Keighley, then go to Keighley to go to Haworth. Much better to get one to Hebden Bridge, and then get the bus to Haworth. That's better. And but besides Keighley, what am I going to do in Keighley? Probably nothing. I'm just going to go there to come back out. Hebden Bridge is different, because Hebden Bridge is actually a really nice place, and I haven't been there in a while, so yeah, it'd be nice to go there. Yeah. So I'm not far off Siddle, to be fair. I'm on this little bit of stretch of path that's like leading up to Siddle. So my plan with the Haworth thing is, because I'll be doing some distance walking, making my journey to Halifax, then getting the train walking to the train station, then walking around that way to get to wait for the train. Then I'll be waiting around for the bus. The bus stops at the train station, which is surprisingly cool. Then that'll go all the way up to Haworth. Then get off at Haworth, stay there for a couple of hours, so that's a third walk. Then get back on the bus from Haworth to Hebden Bridge, stay around Hebden Bridge maybe for like an hour or so, so that's like a fourth walk. Then make my way back to the train station, so that still counts as that fourth walk. Then get off at Surrey Bridge maybe, and then walk home, and that could be a fifth walk then. So I'm going to aim to try get between a 5k and a 10k in each of those three locations: Haworth, Hebden Bridge, and from Surrey Bridge. Yeah, be worth doing. I mean, certainly in this walk I've just done like 4 miles, so I'm certainly between that 5k and 10k mark. So yeah, it's all going well. So I'm doing some quite unexpected walking. By that, what do you mean? What do I mean by that? Got to grandma's, and my mum really wants a white Monster, the Ultra, the one that's 0. So I thought I'd get one for myself as well. I got a different one though. Went to the off license, they don't sell it. I've been to Shopsmarter, they don't sell it. So I'm going to Jahal's, just down by the church. They've got to sell it. It's a popular brand. It's a popular make of that monster. So why would they not sell it? So if these don't sell it, then I'm just gonna have to go back and say, hey, none of the 3 sell it at all. So that'd be a bummer. I need to stop because I can feel the sweat dripping off my face. Oh, I need to stop. Yeah, sorry for that brief little moment. The sweat was just going, there was two streams. There was one going into my eye, and there was one going into my mouth. So I had to stop. I've got a drink as well, because I'm getting thirsty from doing this while I was walking. Literally, as I got to Siddle, got to my grandma's, done 4.5 miles. And as I'm carrying on walking now to just go to a shop that actually might sell Ultra Monster, I'm actually clocking up more mileage. And the last time I looked, I was at 5 miles. Whew. So this shop better have it. And then I'm going back to my grandma's and bloody staying there for a few hours. So this morning's been a bit of a mad rush. Literally, I've not even been up an hour, but I've done quite a lot. It's normally routine is I do take the dogs out before I go to work. Didn't really go for that long because I didn't have time. I just didn't have that much time Tomorrow's going to be different because I've got a day off. Yes. And Saturday, yes. I've already told you about Saturday. I don't need to repeat and over and over and over again. But next Saturday, not this Saturday coming, but next Saturday, I'm going to be going to a place called High Bradfield in the Peak District. It's near Sheffield, and so like with my dogs that I've got, with one of them, like there's a family set of them. Unfortunately, one is no longer here because of like aging, unfortunately. Yeah, but I never got that chance to meet that dog, which I really wanted to do. But there's the opportunity to meet the rest of them, which I'd certainly like to do, because bearing in mind I've had my dogs 2 years, I've never even seen the other dogs in that 2-year period. I've never seen them, so man, time flies. So on not this Saturday but next Saturday, I can vlog or just video bits of when I'm there, if I do decide to film bits of it. I'd certainly like to. I'd like to, because then it's like a new place, somewhere I've never been before, and I can say like, hey, I've been to High Bradfield. I've never even heard of this place until a couple of days ago, until my dad said, oh, it's a place in the Peak District. I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So day off tomorrow. I'm just gonna be quite boring, I guess. I'm just gonna sit at home and edit and get some stuff up and go do some walking, because it's a day off, so I've got flexibility all over. And like, I know I see like on my website with work, like, oh, you've this shift available to work on a Friday if you want to take it, and a lot of people would take it if they're part-time, but because I'm full-time, day off is a day off, not doing that. I mean, if it was available and I would do it, then yes, but day off means a day off. So I'm gonna just carry on now. Shouldn't be too long until I get a bus, really, because last time I walked this way it got to like 20 past and I ended up missing it, so it shouldn't be too long till it comes. I'm praying I don't miss it. 2 days off now. rather quite nice. So I got the rest of the day off, so that's quite nice. And then I've got Friday and Saturday off. Oh god damn, I'm knacked. I'm ready for 2 days off. And then next week just consisting yet again of 10.5s and 5.11s. God damn it, I'm knackered. I'm really knackered. I've done definitely 5k today. Like, I did like 1.8 miles as like a dog walk and walking to a bus stop. Then I did like roughly a mile around Halifax before I even started work. So it's like, let's round it up to like 2.8. And then I did 1.1 miles on my break, so I've done like 3.9. And then I did just under half a mile to a bus stop, so it's like 4.5 miles roughly 4.5. And then I'm walking home, so I had a mile on top of that, so it's like 5.5 miles. And then this evening I might go out again and get an extra mile in, so that way then I should be able to do a 10k today. Yay. Well, the weather's a bit all over the place. It's 1 minute raining, lightly, then the next minute heavy. And yeah, like, whilst it's not raining now, as soon as I came out this morning, it was chucking it down. And then it still was raining, but not as bad. And it's now not raining at the moment. I'm praying for tomorrow it don't stop, don't rain. I want it to be like a nice day for my day out, like when I go out. I don't want to be like, oh damn, it's going to be raining, damn, it's going to be freezing. I just want it to be the nice temperature and not raining. For my day out. I'm gonna have to keep stopping because people are just driving up back and forth along this road. It's annoying. Just for that short period of time it got extremely busy, so I just stopped. There's no point trying to vlog when you're probably not going to be able to hear me. So I think I'm going to aim for the park, praying it doesn't start raining again. It is forecasts, but I'm hoping it doesn't. And you know what as well? I'm kind of glad I'm off today. Friday, day off. So whilst with it being a Friday and it's the 6-week holidays, still just need a quick itch. There we go. Whilst it is still the 6-week holidays, still I'm kind of glad I'm not working today, because Friday is the day that all the hecticness and chaotic behaviour of customers tends to occur. Because some people, I was talking to some people yesterday, and the customers were saying it themselves, not me. They were saying, I find it disgusting how people want to be so lazy and like, oh, they just don't want to tidy up after themselves. They like just want to leave it in a mess. And like, that's every single table with people that are like, oh, with the objective, make the most mess you can and we'll fuck off and leave it. And customers, I think, were complaining to management, like, whilst I wasn't there at least, saying like, it's just not right. And it isn't. And whilst it is partially going to be a blutophobia, the fear of tidying up and the fear of cleaning, there is also that element of sheer fucking laziness. Because, oh, it's 6-week holidays, we can be even more of a lazy twat. No. It's worrying because the youth of today, my age, the majority of it just an absolute twat. Like, I mean, when I was younger, like, I was on the park yesterday with my mum and dad and the dogs, and there was like 20-30 people on the park on mopeds. And I said, like, the majority of people that are about 18, 19, 20, and like my age, just want to be the biggest twat they want to be. They want to be a twat, and they'll aim to be that way. And my dad was saying, like, oh, you get people, I got people like that 30 years ago. I said, Dad, that was 30 years ago. This is now. People want to be a knob, and they get a good fucking kick out of it. They want to be that way, and the fact that they want to be that way scares me. There's, with Brooksbank School, their motto is aspire and achieve, and I get the impression that so many people my age don't want to do that. I really don't. It's scary. Like, it's really scary. Like you want to be the best you can be, or the biggest twat you can be? Which of the two is it? It's the first one, obviously. But a lot of people my age want to do that second option. So the park down there was full of youths, like, just swearing it off, and like going on mopeds and etc. And just trying to hit people on the park. What? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. So the council will have a go at people, or people in general will have a go at people if you leave your dog poo in this bit of the park, because this is where the children's playground is, and I can understand that out of respect. But as I said about people my age not wanting to give a shit, we have this example, that and that. I can't see it very well from recording, but a bloody campfire. This is the children's playground. This is where children want to have the opportunity to go on swings, to go on the slide. Although that was that was a lot higher when I was growing up, but due to health and safety, I can't see a damn thing. But due to health and safety, it's a lot lower. This used to be a lot higher, and that gave a lot of good memories. But the thing is, this is where children play, or people hang around. It's not for people to destroy it. Like it's sad. Like, people want to, like, here, it's so filled with litter. It's such a shame. Like, this is where kids come and play, and for it to be filled with this much litter is really sad. It's sad because people don't give a shit. Yeah. The youth of today, or my age, borderline similar or lower, just don't care.